story is one of rags to riches, or rather from poverty to honor roll. I grew up dirt poor in a small town. My parents couldn't afford to buy me new clothes, so I would hand-me-downs that were several sizes too big. We didn't have enough money for me to take the bus to school, so I walked 2 miles every day. Sometimes I'd skip breakfast because we didn't have any food at home. And when I got to school, I was so hungry that I'd eat whatever the other kids brought for lunch. That wasn't always the best food, but at least it filled my stomach. My school wasn't much better. It was overcrowded and run down. The textbooks we used were so old that they smelled like mildew. But even though the conditions were tough, I had one thing that made me happy: my teachers. They saw something in me, a spark that they wanted to nurture. They pushed me to study hard and do my best. Meanwhile, my classmates weren't so supportive. They called me poor and stupid and said that I should just give up on school and get a job. But I knew that education was my ticket out of poverty. I wanted to prove to everyone that they were wrong about me. So I studied harder than anyone else in my class. When it came time for the annual honor roll ceremony, I was the only poor kid there. All the other students on the honor roll came from rich families and wore fancy clothes. I didn't have anyone to buy me a new dress for the occasion, so I wore my best hand-me-downs. I felt out of place and uncomfortable. Then the principal called my name and told me that I had won a scholarship to a prestigious university. It was a full scholarship, which meant that I wouldn't have to worry about tuition, room, and board. I was so grateful. I thanked the principal and walked back to my seat. As the ceremony ended and the other students filed out of the auditorium, I stayed in my seat. I was too stunned to move. Winning the scholarship was a dream come true. It meant that I could go to a good university without being a burden to my parents. I could finally pursue my dreams without worrying about money. That day, I learned that if you work hard and never give up, you can achieve your dreams no matter how poor you are.